Hello everyone, and welcome to my reaction to Dragon Ball Z episode 142 and 143. In the live chat, we have a birthday boy, Espada. Happy 31st birthday. It's not old. I hope that your wishes come true this year, and I hope that you have a really nice day. And I'm glad that we can react to some Dragon Ball Z on your birthday before you go to your party. In the live chat as well, we have Antonio, Modru, Booty, Walid, Dark Shadows here, Hunter, Nafisa, Conan. Welcome everyone. I hope we're gonna have a lot of fun today. For now, I know everyone's excited, so let's jump in and see. I remember something. Wait, last week I was looking at art, and the one picture was maybe slightly spoilery, but I didn't even notice. And then someone said the picture is spoilery, and then I was like, oh, so that happened in the video last time. But I didn't think too much of it. I just kind of like kept going so that, my brain doesn't think about it. But then some keys rolled in Waifu Wars, and then I downloaded the episodes because the website is still iffy, and I just kept seeing the name. And it's like the universe wanted me to know that, that thing you thought you knew, But whatever, I don't think it's that important. Yesterday though, when one of the keys rolled, I did talk about it for a bit, and I said that my prediction, because we're still like smack dab in the middle of can we defeat these freaking androids? And then now this space and time alien shows up in a ship that looks like Trunks' ship, but we don't know how or where it got there. So my point is like, why is this both happening at the same time? In my mind, sure, I knew about the androids. I didn't know there were the other two, remember? So that was a surprise. I knew about them. I knew about this other character eventually. Like, I've seen art. Okay. And I mean, I've watched Hunter x Hunter anyway. I know Chimera ants can evolve. But my point is, how are these two things coinciding? In my mind, it would have been separate arcs. So now I'm thinking my prediction is, there was, in like the first season of Attack on Titan, Pixis told or reminded Eren about the story that the Titans were a common enemy to unite people or something. Because people were, or in the real life, on every continent, in every part of history, people fucking fight each other. So, but then when there's a bigger, badder common enemy, maybe they'll work together. Because they have to, otherwise we'll all die. We can't fight each other when that thing's gonna kill both of us, So I'm thinking maybe this, because the androids don't even really know why they're going after Goku. They're just, and because they killed the guy that programmed them to do it. So I feel like it won't take much for them, maybe, to unite with our heroes and then, fight the common enemy the way that Piccolo had to start fighting with us when, Vegeta showed up, Frieza. So I'm just thinking that maybe we will team up with them sooner than we thought. Mysterious. Okay, that's all my rambling. Let's go. It's green versus green! Alien versus predator! Because, Piccolo's the alien. He's also a green alien. Yeah, what kind of key? Him and Frieza with their freaking tails. Mr. Popo Kawaii, Kami-sama to Piccolo gattai shite tsuyoku natte mo. Oh, shame. They spent so much time together, and now suddenly he's just gone. He didn't even really get a chance to say goodbye. Where did that go? So it is like the Chimera ants. That's why he's gonna... That's cool. It's like an homage. I love stuff like that. Rest in peace, Kanemochi, man. Holy crap. At least he doesn't waste food. It speaks? Yeah, I can see why you had the nightmares. What's he doing? He ate that guy and it was like a Brussels sprout or something. Twice over? Oh, twice over because of Kami. No! What does it mean? How? Why? The fuck? When he said twice over, initially I was shocked because I was like, no. Then I was like, oh no, he means Kami. He means Kami, obviously, because they got absorbed and now he's twice as strong. But no, why are they always related? For years. I'm always like saying, oh, this character must be related to that character because they have the same hair color. But then they're never related. Except in Dragon Ball Z. They're always related. Holy shit. Nani? How? Oh, whoa. Maybe it doesn't have because Piccolo died in the future, but maybe he barfed out Negi too. And then he gave it, planted it in a different world line? What? 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 Yeah. Vegeta, you said it. What the Is he really Piccolo's brother, or did he just eat everyone and now he's like, I'm your look at me, I'm your family now. I need a drink. Oi, kisama no shoutai wa nanda? Hanasu nda. Kuwashiku na. Sono hishiyou wa nai. Omae wa sugu ni watashi no shokuji ni naru ka? そういうことなら何も聞かずに貴様の息の根を止めてやろう。ピッコロ大魔王がこの私。Does he have the Kanemochi man's? Did he take the Kanemochi man's voice? I'm just confirming that because it sounds the same and. Whoa! He's like, mine's bigger than yours. Nani? I love it when they do that. He's scary. I can see why kids. I would have 110% had nightmares because the Grok monster from Moomin gave me nightmares as a kid. So imagine if I saw this thing. Imagine. Goodness, I have to show you guys. I know people get annoyed when I pause and show you things, but I don't care. This thing scared the shit out of me. I literally couldn't sleep in my bed. I had to go sleep. I had to make a bed next to my mom's bed. my parents' bed, and then I slept on the ground, and I had to hold my mom's hand over like this while I was on the ground and she was on the bed. This thing! And the way that it spoke! Ah! I'm even scared now. Imagine getting annoyed from the funniest part in the reaction. It can't hurt me. It's not real. I like his smugness in his voice. My son! Look how fabulous his hair is! I don't know.
こいつはピッコロだ。すげえぞ。本当に合体したんだ。合体って例の神様とですか。こいつはスーパーナメック星人の木だぜ。
I love it. I mean, I always knew there were Super Saiyans, but I never knew there were Super Namekians. Because now he doesn't have to hold back. What are you doing? What did his eyes went wide and then it went small again? What does it mean? I feel like when your pupils dilate, you see something that you like. Maybe he fell in love. Whoa. Those shock waves. I can't believe that all of this is happening while they're still a thing and a threat. Like, they haven't even done their main thing yet, and already there's a new main enemy. What? What?
2つの巨大なパワーが多分戦った。お前、パワーレーダーがついてるのか。なぜ今まで言わなかった。お前が尋ねなかった。ではついでに誰と誰が戦っているのか教えてもらおうか。2つともデータにはない。ただ片方のパワーはお前たちに匹敵するほど大きいものだ。何
？That might be interesting to them.
ゲロはまたミスを犯したようだな。お前のそのレーダーは故障している。
Oh my lord, what are you? One of those Saiyans that also, all of them, when initially they had those radars and the numbers go too high, then they're like, must be malfunctioning. You wish it was malfunctioning.
この世には存在しないんだ。
行くよ、16号。
I just had a crazy idea, but it's so crazy. If you had powers like that, wouldn't your ego skyrocket? If I looked like she looked, yes, my ego would skyrocket. No, but if you can let your ego skyrocket, you can believe you're stronger than everyone else, but it'll fuck you in the end, that's all I'm saying. You get fucked. Didn't you see what happened to Vegeta and everyone else who thought there must be malfunctioning? Man, the design is so cool. And he's fucked. Whoa! Animation was so good. I want to see it again, but I love it when that happens. Whose? Which one? I don't remember! Whose ability? Maybe he ate the people from the other world line and he got their powers and their...
そんな程度か。なかなかやるではないか。いくら私がまだ完全体ではないと言ってもな。貴様、そ そのために人間を襲って生体エネルギーとしていただくのだ。貴様をタイムマシンでこの時代に送り込んだのは誰だ？
Yeah. Who? What? How?
貴様の仲間か？送り込んだのは私自身だ。この体には小さくてね、卵まで自分を退化させる必要があったのだ。まあ、こういうことまでは知っていまい。
That's the... No, what do you mean? Why wouldn't he know about it? He knows about it. What is that? Isn't it just... Oh, man. That's a...
そんな嘘だろ。
また悟空さんの木が。
So he can like tap into the key. But how does he have the key? Did he eat them? He must have eaten them because I'm making my assumptions based on the Chimera Ant arc. And then they would eat people and they would gain like characteristics, even desires based on what that person had or knew. The fuck are you, man? Where did you come from? Oh my god. No! No! You're not allowed! You can't use it! You're not allowed! That voice and those words doesn't go.
なんだこ
なん
の化け物はというのか。
No! Lol, Vegeta is still on that same mountain when it was raining. I'm pretty sure if you are the Chimera arc, someone have to... Sotos, don't remind me of that! The earlier attack was a Makanko Sappo, or the special beam cannon in English dub. Well, anyway, so you should watch Hunter x Hunter, but you shouldn't really, maybe just talk to certain people about it. But it is really good. I gave it on average an 8 out of 10 because some arcs are much better than other arcs. It's not very consistent. And it's but I also read the manga and that was a more enjoyable experience. I'd give the manga at least an 8.5 to 9. But once again, each arc it depends on how much you like the arc. So it's more of a show that you score per arc rather than overall. Anyway, I really like to see or imagine some things that could happen here based on what I know from that. But I don't know. I can only wait and see. Let's quickly roll and then we'll jump into the next episode and find out what the fudge. Why? Okay, wait, I'm trying to break up the words so that I don't... Okay, did I do it? Oh, go on. There we go. The stance. It just hurts to see him do that. No, not again. It was like a deer in headlights. Oh. No! No! Sekuhara! These freaking aliens with tails. They have an advantage. We need to evolve them some freaking tails so we can have... All right, they did used to have tails. Bring your tails back, but they're so tiny. They don't have sharp shit to stab people. Wait, was Frieza's tail sharp? It wasn't sharp, but it was like thick and strong. I don't know. Goku's tail was like a monkey's, like a cute tail. Like it was more for, you know. Oh, that's so cute.
ついに西宮湖の軍隊が緊急出動したとの情報が入りました。
軍隊？
付近の住民も安心できるものと期待されています。現場に向かう戦車隊の映像が入っているそうなのでご覧ください。映像をどうぞ。
Oh, they're gonna see it. They're gonna... Oh, what are they gonna see though? Ew! Stop drinking him! those are gonna do anything.
王位様様は完全に包囲されている。無駄な抵抗をせずおとなしく投降せよ。食事の邪魔をしよって。
They're screwed. These people didn't learn anything from when they couldn't defeat Piccolo Daimao in the first place. Back then. Guns don't work on them.
Nani? おゴキブリどもめや。ミサイルでとんだ邪魔が入った。
No! Break free! Break free! I want to break free! I want to break free! Yes! Finally! Oh, his arm is... Oh, please just be... I'm begging you, please just be gone. Do not be a shriveled up noodle. Please, just be gone. Oh, it's a shriveled up. Oh, that's so bad. Worse to see it that way. Just cut it off at this point. Maybe he can go like this. And then make me a latte.
どうかした16号。
どうやら決着がついたようだ。
私たちに匹敵するパワーを持つっていうやつ。
まだそんなことを言ってるのか。お前のパワーレーダーは故障してるんだ。16、何度も言わせるな。
The delusion be the end of you.
うまく逃れたわ。片腕が使えなくなってはどうやら優劣が逆転してしまったよう。確かに。
He's gonna rip it off. He's gonna rip it off. Is he gonna rip it off?
残念ながら貴様の勝ちのようだ。さすがにあなたの上だ。
What?
この私の役に立つのだ。嬉しいだろう。貴様は何者なのだ。なぜ孫悟空やフリーザたちの気を持ちカメハメハまでできるのか。いいだろう。
Good job stalling for time. Good job. Wait for
私
backup.
の名はセル。人造人間だ。人造人間。
Acha, 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 acha. The fuck? What do you mean? He was his brother. Now he's their brother. What are you? Number what? A born of the computer used by Dr. Gero. How?
出したのはドクターゲロの使っていたコンピュ
The
ーター。
fuck?
またドクターゲロか。
Yeah, I know, right? Mata mata.
ドクターゲロは戦闘の達人たちの細胞を集め、時間がかかりすぎるために途中で断念した。
Why does he look like Colonel Sanders? Old Colonel Sanders.
しかしコンピューターはその作業をそのまま続けていた。
Oh, little baby.
ピッコロ、孫悟空、そしてベジータの細胞はベジータたちが地球にやってきた時の戦いで採取した。
Dr. Gero, man, holy hell. I love his reaction. Look at his face. Like that. Like mainly the one eye.
あの頃の悟空、道理でさっきのカメハメハは大したことなかったわけだぜ。フリーザとその父親が地球に来て。
What do you mean? Where were you? And your time machine? Why is there another one?
トランクスとかいうやつの細胞を入手してもよかったのだ。ダイヤ人はもう十分だったのだ。 どうやって細胞怪しい奴など誰もいなかったはずだ。
Piccolo asking the right questions.
お前たち足のように小さなロボットだ。誰も気づくまい。そいつが細胞をいただいていた。たった今も来ていて、この様子をデータとしてコンピューターに送っているはずだ。
The fuck? So explain to me, why did you call yourself his brother? A little too late.
すでに必要な細胞は集め、研究は始まっている。私が完成するのは24年ものしのことだが、ドクターゲロの研究所は破壊したはずだ。コンピューターがあるのはあの研究所のもっと地下の部屋。なるほど。卵からそうなるまで3年間かかったのは、卵に
Because he had to...
再び熟成するのに地中で3年。最後の質問だ。貴様がわざわざ未来から来た理由は何だ。私が完全体になるには、ある2つの重要な特殊生命体を合体させる必要がある。コンピューターが教えてくれたその2つの特殊生命体とは、ドクターゲロの作った人造人間17号と18号だ。何
Common enemy.
どうやったのか知らんが、17号と18号はあのトランクスというやつに倒されていなかった。しかし運よくトランクスはタイムマシン
So he is from a different world line. A world line where seven... Okay, wait, I'll figure it out later. Wait. For need to make a timeline. Ugh.
なんでこの時代を選んだ。さあな、トランクスのタイムマシンはこの時代にセットされていたの。
But if Trunks had already defeated in his assumption 17 and 18, which he needed to evolve, why would he have gone back in time? Why would he have needed to go back in time?
多分トランクスが未来の人造人間を何かでうまく破
So
壊
he
で
could
きた
come
こと
tell us.
我々に知らせるためにセットしておいたんだな。それをこいつが完全体になれば想像を絶するような恐ろしい力を手中にできると。
So he was strong enough to defeat 17 and 18 and I just wanted to like go tell them, but he got surprise attacked, I guess. I need a timeline. Wait.
何のためにそこまで圧倒的な力を持とうとする。私に流れるサイヤ人やフリーザ、ピッコロの血がそれを求めているのかも。
Good answer.
なるほど。すまなかったな。おかげで謎がすべて解けた。
Have they though?
お前、話をさせるために完全体とやらにさせるわ
You
けには
might
い
have
か
been
ん。
strong, but you're not so smart.
随分参考になったぜ。お前、話をさせるために。貴様、俺の血を引いている割には腕の再生に気づかなかったのはドジだったな。
正逆転か怪物の底力はまだまだ計り知れない。
Why did he say I'm your brother? Was it just to fuck with my head?
完全体にさせるな。
Okay, wait. So. Let me see if I understand this correctly. This is our world line. This is the Goku and the Piccolo and the everyone we know. I'm just gonna call it OW, right? He shares cells with everyone, so he is their brother sister. But he doesn't have Piccolo cells yet. Didn't he say he needs Piccolo cell? I said that earlier. I said he's everyone. He ate them, so he's everyone's brother sister. That's what I said before. But then later he said he still needs Piccolo cells. And that little bug thing said, look, he wants your cells too. He wants to... No, he has it since the combat versus Vegeta. So then why did the little bug thing... Oh, he took Vegeta's cells. He took Goku's cells. he did not take trunk cells because he had enough Saiyan. Okay, but then why did the little bug want... Because he said, look, that bug wants your cells. Just because that's his job to always get the cells. Oh, yeah, he did use Piccolo's technique, yeah. Okay. So it's everyone's fucking brother. I was right there because I said that before. I said he eats people. So he's related to everyone. Okay, so this is our world line. I just want to kind of get an idea of how things are, where things are going. Don't worry, I don't have any more questions right now. I just want to figure it out for myself. So no need to explain more, please. The trunks that arrived from one world line. So, and he's not the Trunks that got killed by Cell. Because there were 2 time machines. So in one world line, let's call it Future Trunks' world line. The Future Trunks as we know him. The one flying with Kuririn right now. There's that timeline. And he went to the past. And then he came to warn us. And he went back to his future. And then he came back to that exact time in the past. That's so interesting. But okay. But then the androids look different here. Because he didn't recognize them. So androids look different in this world line. Then, so meaning, if the androids look different in that world line, they're creating a new future based on the world we know. It's moving forward, but the androids look different here. This is where we have 17 and 18 as we know them. And 16. Hi, Hanku.
Hi.
And now, there's also a timeline. Thank you. It looks strong.
No, it's good.
I'll ask for milk if I need it.
Yeah, you better.
Okay. There's also a timeline where let's call him another Future Trunks, beat the androids. So he beat the androids. But then for some reason, another Future Trunks wanted to go back and tell them that he beat them. And that's where Cell is from. Unless, and this is what makes time travel difficult in general. When this Future Trunks, and this is what I think potentially happened. When this Future Trunks went back in time and told them about the future, he warned them and he gave maybe another timeline split off, and there was a Future Trunks 2, and this one suddenly was able to beat the androids and he wanted to go back. Cause only one Future Trunks went back to tell them in the first place. Like to warn them. Why would this Future Trunks from another world line want to go back and tell them, hey, remember the warning that Future Trunks gave you? I actually defeated them in the end. So why would he want to go back and tell them in the first place? Because it doesn't affect their lives. If he eventually did defeat the androids. But either way, okay, so there was a second line, and for some reason, maybe plot convenience, another Future Trunks wanted to go back and say, hey, don't worry about the future. But why would he need to tell them? Because then in that, they already died. Or maybe he wanted to go back and tell them, this is the tip. I figured out a way to defeat them. That makes sense. But it would still be a separate world line. So there was a world line where he figured out how to defeat them, and then he wanted to go back and tell them, and that's the world line where Cell freaking slipped in. Time travel is just in general like a little complicated, and each world line, very small things. It's like that quote about the flap of a butterfly's wings, and how if a butterfly like flaps its wings here, a tornado will start in some other place. So meaning very small changes in different world lines could lead to huge differences, eventually. I don't need you to tell me that it will be explained. I'm just having fun figuring it out. I did the same thing yesterday with Apothecary Diaries. It's fun to figure it out. I don't need to know that it'll get explained. Obviously, there's a likelihood that it would get explained. I just like everyone at some point watched this episodes and didn't know what was going to happen next. And they were wondering, but what about this? But what about this? In the same way that Piccolo asks questions to learn, I'm asking the same questions. I'm coming up with theories. So it's just for fun. I used to try and draw this when I was 9 or 10. It's from manga volume 31. That is thinking, squash it! Kill it with fire! This freaking Dr. Ghetto, though. Not only did he make these freaking androids, he caused that as well. It honestly, it makes my head hurt. The rich man is seemingly unconscious when Cell reveals himself to Piccolo initially and doesn't stir until he notices the latter. In the manga, he is fearfully awake as Cell drags him towards Piccolo. Cell's absorbing the wealthy man of Gingertown was trimmed slightly in the aired Funimation dub and the Westwood dub, cutting out 2 shots of his withering face. The title, Borrowed Powers, has a double meaning. It can refer to Piccolo utilizing Kami's power, as well as the fact that Cell has the abilities of everyone whose cells he possesses. Cell, indeed. Fuck. Bulma created the time machine, but Dr. Ghetto created these androids. Feels fair, to be honest. What? Fair against what? Fair regarding what? The crazy thing is that he didn't just create the androids. Now there's this whole Cell debacle. But in the end, I'm just hoping that the androids will team up with everyone else and defeat Cell. And then I know of at least one android that becomes a friend. The way that Piccolo became our friend. Even though Piccolo doesn't want to admit it, and he still wants to take over the world. It's fair in the intelligence distribution between the villain side and the hero side. I'm going to end it here, and then there's 2 more, and then 2 more. So we have, I can't believe this was the first video. It feels like this is, you know, when you end on a climax, this feels like, okay, I needed a week to process this. I'm done. But not really. But I'm just saying it feels like, whoa, I still have 4 more. So anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.